Something incredible happens inside your body every single second, and you can't even feel it. Imagine for a moment that your brain is like the most amazing, superpowered command center ever built. Way more complex than any computer, spaceship, or robot you have ever seen. It is a mystery, a wonder, and a little bit of magic all wrapped up in one squishy pink package hidden safely inside your head. But have you ever wondered how it remembers your favorite song, or the way your best friend's house smells, or even the rules to your favorite game? Let's take a journey together inside this marvelous machine to see how it keeps track of everything that makes you, well, you. Your brain is made up of billions of tiny, busy messengers called neurons. These little guys are like tiny, energetic athletes in a never-ending relay race. They don't just sit around. They are constantly jumping across little gaps to pass secret, important notes to each other. When you learn something new, like how to spell your name or how to ride a scooter, these neurons create a brand new path. Imagine walking through a big field filled with tall green grass. The very first time you walk through that grass, it's hard to see where you are going. But if you walk on that same path every single day, the grass gets flattened down. Soon, you have a clear, wide, easy road to run on. That is exactly what your brain does with your memories. The more you practice a new skill, the stronger and faster that road becomes. That is why practicing your favorite hobby makes you better at it. You are building a superhighway for your brain to zoom along. Now here's a funny thing about your brain. It is actually a bit of a picky eater. It constantly decides what is important and what can be tossed into the trash bin. If you tried to remember every single thing you saw today, like how many blades of grass were in your yard, or the color of every car you passed on the way to school, your brain would be way too full. So it focuses on the things that matter, like the time you learned to bake cookies with your grandma, or the time you felt really proud because you finished a tough, giant puzzle. It keeps those precious memories safe, tucked away in special little storage boxes. But sometimes your brain plays funny tricks on you. Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went in there? That is just your brain doing a little bit of spring cleaning. It's like when you're tidying up your messy toy box and you find a cool, shiny marble at the very bottom that you totally forgot you even owned. Your brain is always sorting, cleaning, and moving things around to make sure you have the space you need for new, fun discoveries tomorrow. Speaking of discoveries, did you know that your brain even works while you are fast asleep? It's true. When you're tucked into bed under your cozy blankets, your brain doesn't just turn off like a lamp. Oh no, the party is just getting started. While you dream about flying to the moon on a giant marshmallow or playing tag with a friendly purple dinosaur, your brain is busy working the night shift. It takes all the notes you collected during the day, reviews them, and saves the most important ones into your long-term memory. It's like a librarian shelving books after the library closes, making sure everything is in the right place so you can find it again in the morning. This is why getting a good night's sleep is like giving your brain a giant superpower boost. When you wake up, your memory is fresh, organized, and ready for a brand new day of learning. You might even notice that you understand things better after you have had a good rest, because your brain had time to finish its hard work. But what about when things get a little mixed up? Sometimes your brain connects two things that don't really go together. That is exactly why you have such silly, weird, and wonderful dreams. Maybe your brain remembers a funny dog you saw and your favorite yellow raincoat, and suddenly you are dreaming about a dog wearing a yellow raincoat who can fly. It sounds silly, but it shows just how creative your brain really is. It is a master storyteller that never, ever runs out of ideas. You can help your brain become a world-class memory master by being a detective of your own life. When you see something new, look at it very closely. Use your 5 senses. Feel the rough bark on a tree, listen to the rhythm of the rain, smell the fresh air after a storm, and taste the yummy, loud crunch of a crisp red apple. The more senses you use, the more hooks your brain has to hold on to that memory. It's like using extra strong glue on a picture you are hanging on the wall. The more glue you use, the harder it is for the picture to ever fall down. And remember, it is totally okay to forget things sometimes. Nobody remembers everything, not even the smartest scientists in the whole wide world. When you forget, just think of it as your brain making room for something even more amazing. Maybe you forgot where you put your blue socks, but that just means your brain had to clear out space to learn a cool new dance move or the lyrics to a catchy, happy song. Being kind to yourself when you forget is part of being a great learner. Your brain is a lifelong partner, and it wants you to succeed. The best way to keep it happy is to stay curious. Keep asking how and why about the world around you. Play games, solve puzzles, read books about magical creatures or faraway planets, and share your favorite stories with your friends. Every time you try something new, you are helping your brain build another beautiful, glowing bridge of knowledge. You are the architect of your own giant personal library. And every single day you are adding more treasure to the shelves. So the next time you learn a cool new fact, imagine yourself tucking a tiny golden star right into the center of your brain to keep forever. You are doing such an incredible job of growing, learning, and becoming exactly who you are meant to be. Keep exploring, keep playing, and keep those wonderful memories growing because your brain is the most precious treasure you will ever own.